Hello troops and welcome back to Hanning's Rest. Today I'm going to have a look at this new locomotive which has arrived. It's the locomotion number 1 from Hornby. I've been waiting this model for years. I actually said to my wife about 5-6 years ago, if somebody ever brought out a model of locomotion number 1, I would need to get it. And here it is. What a fantastic looking little locomotive. The detail on that is absolutely amazing. That working valve gear and all the moving parts. The rivets on the front, the nameplate on the side, the wee tender, the fire bucket. Let's turn it round and we'll have a look at the other side. How good does that look? The wheels look absolutely amazing. These little steps, apparently, there's quite a few people I've seen on YouTube having these falling off. So if you get one of these, be very careful with it. That is an extremely fragile little model. But I think it looks smashing. The little firebox door and all that there. I think it looks cracking. Right, we'll put it on the track to see how it goes. Alright guys? Right guys, I've put it on this track because there's a bit of a hump there because my joinery skills are terrible. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, here goes. It's really quiet. It's actually quite a good wee runner. For such a small, light locomotive, it's actually doing really well. Now what we'll do is we'll leave it to run in, and then we'll try it with a couple of coaches, alright? Oh, bit of a sticky bit there. Alright guys, I'll be back in a minute. Here it is running around the track pulling a couple of wagons. Now what I will say is, the coupling on the loco, you get 3 couplings with it. But the one that couples onto these wagons, the Hornby wagons, is absolutely abysmal. It actually fell to bits and I had to super glue it. Which isn't ideal, but they're running now. I've stuck the wee guys on with blue tack, and in the box, the cradle that this comes in, it comes in a hard plastic cradle and the foam, and you can use that as a cradle for working on the underside of it, but you've got to take the wee guys off to use the cradle. But how good does that look running around there? Just like a cab. And these wee coaches are absolutely superb as well. I love the detail in them. I might get another one, I don't know. I had the Queen Adelaide one ordered, but the Hornby decided not to make it for some reason. But that is looking good. Right guys, we'll try it through the points and see how it goes. I'm actually quite impressed with this wee loco, apart from that coupling. I think they could have done something a bit better. You know, magnetic couplings to them all or something like that, you know. Rather than these daft wee pins and hooks and nonsense. Well, it seems to go through the points, great. Hang on. Look at that. How good a runner is this wee thing? because the couplings are so fragile and I'm not really keen on spending half an hour every time I want to run this, I think I'll just keep this wee train on the layout somewhere. I'll just park it up, leave it on it and run it round every so often. Ah, well that was brilliant. Right, my opinions on this, right, the detailing on it is phenomenal, absolutely stunning. The running qualities, it just runs superb. For a wee tiny locomotive that weighs next to nothing, it is absolutely brilliant runner. And the price, I paid 150 odd quid for this, which wasn't too bad. It's off of rails. I had pre-ordered this when the minute Hornby announced it, I was on the website pre-ordering it for rails. Would I consider it? Forget it or whatever. That's not something for everybody. You know what I mean? If you fancy one of these, get it, because it's a cracking wee loco. It's such a good wee thing, you know. Out of 10, oh, what would I give it? 8.5. Knock a point off for the crappy coupling. It's running alright. We'll zoom back in on it. It's such a good wee loco. Believe it or not, my wife waited in all day yesterday because the post office said they had a parcel for me that was coming yesterday, and my wife waited in all day for this to come, and it didn't come today. Well, it didn't come that day. This is what came. The Jenny Monday Club wagon, which again is a really good wee wagon. It's one of these wee Daypol rectangular oil carriers, you know, really good. They've got another bunch of them, but that's my limited edition train. I just stuck that loco in the front because it was the first one that came to hand. I'm due one more loco before Christmas as far as I'm aware. Plus I've got all the ones that I'm getting for Crimble, which is, I think I'm getting 4. I think that my wife and my mum bought me for Crimble. I just love the way this wee thing runs. I love that. I can watch that mechanism all day. It's absolutely brilliant. How they managed to get that all to work, well, that is incredible. It's such a fantastic wee loco. Right guys, I'll leave this running for a couple of minutes and just go and watch it run round. Oh aye, on the other track is my Hornby L1 that I got the other week there, which is an absolutely fantastic locomotive. Like I said, it was a replacement for one that came that was damaged. I did forget to put up a picture of the damage that was on it when it came, so I'll maybe do that at the end of this video. I've still got a whole bunch of Timo stuff to look at, and I'm kind of going to start a wee project at the weekend because I'm off at the weekend and I'm not going to sit in the house and mope. So I'm going to get torn into this layout. And I'll show you what I'm going to do. There's this void space down here. My wife's actually started making some rocks for it. So I'm going to bring the river level down to about here. We'll put rocks in and a resin river thing, and hopefully get that bridge secured up properly rather than getting propped up with bits of polystyrene and nonsense. So I'm going to put bits of board down the sides here, a bit of board across the bottom, and up this side. I'll screw it onto the sides here. I'll do a bit of board at the back, maybe about knee high. Just enough for the river and stuff. And we'll put rocks on it and sculpt a mould, and we'll try and get it to look like a river. Yeah, that'll be a first. I've also put some of my Christmas deckies on the railway. There's a penguin and a snowman and a giant post box, a Santa boot. Oh, there's a Santa's filled in. Christmas tree and a compulsory witch. Alright guys, right, I'll leave it at that, alright, and I'll see you all in the next one. Oh aye, I'm on to 68 subscribers, and I'd like to thank every single one of them for subscribing, watching this nonsense that I make. I would like to get to 100 before my birthday in March, so if you could like, share, subscribe, that would be fantastic, guys. Right, troops, I'll see you on the next one. Bye now. Bye.